Gather around this table, boys. You bring your shame, I lose my voice. Screaming at the gods about the bad we've done. Merle said Mama tried, but the prison still won. Your transgressions are mine as well. Anger grows in my bones if you could not tell. But I'll find comfort in company. Lord, forgive us, my boys and me. We're having an all-night revival. Some will call the women and some will steal the Bible. For the sake of my survival, baptize me in a bottle of bean for Johnny on the vinyl. Well, the devil can't scrap, but the Lord has won. And I'll talk to him under rising suns. His sun arose and mine did too. I was coming down, but now I'm talking to you. 'Cause we're having an all-night revival. Some will call the women and some will steal the Bibles. For the sake of my survival, baptize me in a bottle of bean, put Johnny on the vinyl.
East Coast fam, I can see it on your face. You thought I got married and fell off. I know. But we're back. I'm here to prove you wrong. We can go ask Victoria. She's upstairs right now. My beautiful wife, she knows what she signed up for, and that's why I love her. Oh, we're so back. Last year was a hell of a year, it really was. And let me try and give you the shortest explanation that I can. So about March, my little truck broke down, the little Mazda that you always see me mobbing in. Sure enough, she let go on me. So I was devastated. I knew I had bachelorette trips, more planning, you name it. We had everything in the pipeline. So A, didn't have time to mess with it. B, the funds, you know. So long story short, I was jumping in the truck with everybody I could from March to August just to get some riding time in, much less worrying about filming. So August rolls around, we're getting married in September, and you know, I'm like, it's getting close. I don't want to be standing at the altar in a sling or something worse. So I just knew I couldn't get hurt that close to the date. So I held off, got the bike cleaned up for the wedding. We did an awesome little burnout. Check this out. But everything went off so perfectly. I literally wouldn't change a thing. All the good and bad leading up to it, the day of was beautiful. Everything was absolutely perfect. Can't ask for anything more, honestly. So fast forward, once we had that behind us, I already had the bike cleaned up. So I'm thinking, okay, I knew the inevitable was coming. So I didn't want to ride the bike again and have to go through that whole process. So it sat for about a month, and then I finally got it sold. Once I got it sold, had those funds secured, got my hands on one of the first ones of these that I could. Shout out to my dad for helping me out with that. Huge thank you. Him and everybody at the Cycle Center. If you need anything done from small to large, major, whatever it is, go see my pops and he'll look out for you up there at the cycle center. But yeah guys, that's about as quick of a rundown as I can give you of all the madness that's gone on in the past 6 months. The biggest thing for me this year, we're getting back to our roots, guys. We really are. I just want to have some OG track days. I don't have any major racing plans this year. I'll support the local series, NCMX of course. They always do a good job and that's always fun. But that's what I want to get back to. It's just fun. Go out there, chill, get some videos with the homies. That's what it's all about, right? I do want to give you guys a couple tips on this bike build before we jump into the riding footage really quick. These bikes come so good these days, you really don't have to do much. But with one thing you have to do, these bearings come absolutely bone dry to the point that you could ride it once, wash it once, and your bearings are going to be rusted out and you're going to have to replace them in another hour or two of riding. It's actually insane how little grease comes in all the brands, Kawasaki, Honda, European, you name it. It's sad. It's actually sad. So the next thing specifically on these Hondas is the radiators. They are extremely flimsy from the factory, and as soon as you tip over and you make an impact here, you're going to fold them up, bend them, they'll be leaking, possibly could cause engine damage. You need to just go ahead and cover yourself. ICW, he does a great job. This is super overkill, but that's what I'm all about here, is preventing any kind of damage on these things. These works connection braces alone do a ton, but if you do get ICW to do these and the works connection right here where he welds these cross braces, you're gonna have to open up these holes on the works connection brace to allow clearance for that. So just something to keep in mind. But if you do both of these, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, you could hit that with a sledgehammer right there and you're not gonna bend the radiator. Well guys, I guess today's the day. We are back. It has been 14 degrees for 3 weeks, snowing multiple times here in North Carolina, but it is going to be 60 degrees and sunny. We got about a quarter-inch of rain last night. Headed to Yadkinville to MX421. Need some red clay to break this baby in. You know, I don't want to put it straight into the sand. So it's crazy to even say this, but I have not been on a dirt bike in 6 months. Last year was unbelievable. It was busy, it was emotional, it was stressful, all the above, but Victoria and I worked our asses off to pull our wedding off, and it was worth every minute, every penny. It was awesome. It really was. I'm still working on some footage from that. I've got literally 9 hours straight of 4 different cameras and audio and everything to still go through. But what we're doing today is we're loading up this brand new 2025 CRF450 and we're going to the track. Come on guys. But first, you know the drill guys. You can never have too much SC1, especially on a freshie. So something I forgot to mention, look at that truck. Oh yeah, the Maserati, she's back. I got really lucky and it was something super simple. Shout out to my dad and Victoria's dad for helping out on that. And yep, here I am, loading up a dirt bike that's at least 3 times the value of the truck. That's how we roll. Alright guys, get a good look at it. It'll never look like this again. It's a freshie break-in day. We're here at 421 MX. We'll give you guys a look at the track. We got the GoPro on, so come along for the ride. Oh, I don't even want to do it. I really don't. So what I learned is Heavy D and his family have taken over at 421, and I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't know Heavy. And if you don't know Heavy, then go to 421, and I promise you'll soon know who Heavy is. Him and his family are doing a great job. They really are. They got more rain than they expected this day, for sure. But they did a great job of what they had. And to be honest, I loved it. It turned out like a mini Silver Valley is what I said. So you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. That's $2,500 off the value in 10 minutes. I didn't realize how bad I missed that. I needed that bad.
Feels crazy to be back, huh, boy? Here's to 2025. Let's go.
So apparently after 6 months off, I completely forgot how to operate a GoPro. I had it pointed straight at my visor this moto, and the battery died before I even got on the track the second moto. So I literally failed to get any decent GoPro footage once the track actually came around. So I apologize for that, guys. This is me thinking I was hearing spokes dingling, but it turned out to be my kill switch. One more lap special. I heard something jingling. I was like, God, don't be my spoke. Well, we had a bolt come loose, but nothing critical. Just the kill switch with these new bikes. Check your spokes, check your sprocket bolts, all of them really. Shout out to the wife Victoria for at least getting the shots we did get from the break-in day. And it was so muddy everywhere else around the track, so it really just wasn't an ideal day for footage, but she did a great job for what she had to work with. Well folks, that's a wrap on the first ride. Successful day. Almost got kicked off on that last one, but we made it. Stoked with the chassis, how it feels. Like on the 22, you'd have these tiny little bumps that you get so much feedback on, and it would just upset the bike, not be able to get the rear wheel on the ground. They definitely solved that. I know I got Total Control stickers on here. Shout out Chad. You'll have this suspension soon, but this is stock suspension. I really just wanted to try it out, see what Honda's putting on the market, be able to play with it a little bit before I actually get it done. So the rear is a little bit too stiff, playing with it, but stoked with the chassis, stoked with the bike overall. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks. So this is Thursday evening as I'm editing this now. Should have this up tomorrow, Friday. So for you, tomorrow, Saturday, Club MX. That's where we're headed. You guys come load up and ride with us. Tell cousin Jimmy to pull his two-stroke out of the barn. Bring everybody. We've got Austin Varner. He's going to be back. He was working this past Saturday, so that's why he wasn't riding. But we shot down to Windy Hill Sunday for the first round of the NCMX series, and that was awesome. We got some great footage, the AB class and everything. So you guys stay tuned for that. I'm going to start working on it immediately after this. Hope to have it up maybe Friday, Saturday. That's the goal. So, but yeah, you guys come ride with us Saturday. We're gonna have an OG track day and get some great footage for you guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more.